So today, we're going to dive into this really compelling vision a mystic had about a truly unique soul, someone they called a master of forever. This is all about what it means to see the world and even time itself in a way that's, well, completely different from the rest of us. Let's get into it.
Right at the start, the vision hits us with this powerful idea. You are always and forever will be magic. This isn't just some nice, fluffy saying. It's the absolute core of the whole thing. It tells us this person isn't trying to find their value, they are the value. They inherently have this magic that shapes their reality. It really sets the stage for everything else.
All right, so where does this story even begin? Well, the first part of the vision takes us back to the origins of this soul. And like a lot of really profound stories, it starts with feeling like an outsider, like you have these gifts that nobody else seems to see.
Imagine this, a person with a heart so full of feeling it felt like it could just explode. From a young age, her natural gifts just pulled her onto a different path. It wasn't about being a rebel or anything, it's just that the normal, everyday world doesn't always have room for that kind of intensity, that kind of unique way of seeing things.
And this really hits home, doesn't it? That feeling that there are these huge, important parts of who you are that just go completely unseen. For the person in this vision, that's not just a passing thought. It's a core part of her entire story, and it's the very foundation of her incredible power.
But, this feeling of being misunderstood, that's just the start of the story. Because the vision immediately flips the script, revealing that even though she might have felt alone, she was actually never, ever on her own. She's completely surrounded by unseen companions.
It turns out there's this incredible, unseen support system all around her. Spiritual beings are literally walking beside her. Her ancestors are standing close. What this means is that her experiences are never just hers. When she cries, many are crying with her. And when her heart truly awakens, it sets off this ripple effect, helping other hearts to open up too.
And this quote right here, it just nails it. This person isn't meant to be some solitary figure. No way. She's more like a linchpin, the central point that holds a whole community together, both the one we can see and the one we can't. The vision is totally clear on this. Without her, something special wouldn't exist.
Okay, now we get to the really wild part of the vision, her unique gift. Honestly, you could call it a superpower. It's this incredibly deep connection to time itself, which is what makes her a master of forever. Just look at this comparison. On the one side, you've got our normal view of time, right? It's like a river, it's linear, moments are fleeting, they just pass us by. But for her, it's completely different. Moments aren't just passing, they're deep, they're solid, almost like these little worlds that have been perfectly captured. She doesn't just experience time, she can actually hold it.
I mean, just try to wrap your head around that. In one single, quiet moment, she can see the entire world unfold. This is way beyond just having a good memory. It's about seeing a moment so completely that it contains, well, everything. The mystic actually says she'd be an amazing photographer, because she'd just know when that perfect, eternal moment was about to happen.
And let's be clear, this isn't just some vague, intuitive feeling she has. No, it's a deep, fundamental knowledge. It's like she understands the very fabric of time in a way that most of us just can't even begin to access.
This quote from the mystic, wow, it says she knows how to make forever better than us. She can literally capsule something forever. Think about that. An object that's supposed to decay, an emotion that's supposed to fade, a memory that's supposed to be forgotten. In her presence, those things can be preserved. They can be given a life that goes way beyond their natural expiration date.
So when you have a gift this big, it's got to have a purpose, right? And the vision is very clear that this ability isn't just for her own insight. It's meant to be used actively to build things and to heal people.
And what's so cool is how she's meant to use this gift. It's not some floaty, abstract thing. It's surprisingly hands-on. By building something real, she makes that idea of permanence tangible for others. By telling stories, she literally brings the past back to life. And just by sharing a simple look, she can pass on that feeling of timeless peace. And the vision points to something really special, her connection to the young and the helpless. The mystic sees her having this incredible ability to mend the hurts of children, and not just scrape knees, but those deeper, spiritual wounds. She can help the most vulnerable not just survive, but truly, truly thrive.
But it's not just about healing people directly. There's this other amazing ability. She can nurture ideas. Think of her as an incubator for these world-changing projects.
She can take a fragile, new idea, protect it, and just pour her energy into it until it's strong enough to be born into the world, even if someone else is the one who ends up building it.
All right, so this all comes together in the final part of the vision, which explains exactly why this person, with her unique way of knowing, is so desperately needed in the world.
The mystic calls her the missing thought, or that pathway of peace. What a beautiful way to put it. It suggests that her timeless perspective, her deep, eternal grasp on what it means to be human, is a crucial piece of the puzzle that the rest of humanity is missing.
And this timelessness isn't just a feeling. It shows up in these incredible, almost psychic ways. She can sense the real truth buried in someone else's pain. She can see the passion that's actually burning inside a person's heart. She can even get a gut feeling about trouble or disaster on the horizon. Even with music, she doesn't just hear the melody, she feels the deep frequency underneath it all, the very structure of time within the sound.
And this is where it all gets really, really personal and important. For someone out there who is completely lost, who feels like nobody hears them, her voice might be the only one that can get through. The vision sees her as a potential leader for that one person, the one vibration they desperately need to hear.
And that's how the story in the vision ends, with this simple, powerful statement, this final acknowledgement of just how valuable this soul is to all of us. So yes, you are precious to us.
So yeah, this vision was about one person, Levienne, but it kind of leaves the rest of us with a big question, doesn't it? It makes you look inward and ask yourself, what's my unique way of seeing things? And what is the timeless gift that maybe I, and only I, can give to the world? That's definitely something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.